Free on TikTok. And we are doing our peace practice, our gratitude practice, our financial freedom affirmations, and our financial freedom visualization. My name is May Totolau. I live in Waikiki with my husband, Jomel, our 12-year-old son, Jordan, and my mother, Teresa. Back in 2011, I had more credit card debt than I made in a year, which was over $40,000. I quit my job. Oh, sorry. Skipping ahead. I paid it off by April 2016. Then I quit my job. December 23rd, 2016 was my last day. And I started coaching clients to do what I did, which wasn't just pay off debt and quit my job. Our net worth had improved by about $500,000. And we're making almost $500 a month in passive income, right? And I do trainings on all this at my blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. But once I quit my job and started coaching clients, I started teaching people what I did. And during that time, I started buying property for the first time in my life because I had never bought property. And so I bought our first property with my husband in Waikiki, small 1-bedroom condo. Moved in, got rid of more than half our stuff, moved in. Then we bought our second condo in Waikiki, same building, but it was an Airbnb business, and we operated still as an Airbnb business. In 2019, we sold our first condo, and we bought this one, which is bigger. It's a 3-bedroom, and we moved in, and then my mom moved in with us last year. So that's my story. If you want to know more about me and learn more about how you can create more free time in your life, then go check out yesfinanciallyfree.com. So yesfinanciallyfree.com is dedicated to helping you and anyone else, me too. I put a lot of resources here that I actually look back on when I, but anyway, it's a great place to find, first of all, information about financial freedom. I'm put my replays up. See, 7/7, that's yesterday's replay, is here, as well as I put information on trainings I do. There's a free webinar on Friday, July 17th at 6 a.m. Hawaii time, noon Eastern, on options trading. So I'm going to teach how to get paid to buy stocks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's say you want to buy stocks, but you don't want to buy it now because you think it's too expensive. You can actually get paid to buy stocks at a lower price than it is now. That's right. You can get paid to buy stocks at a lower price than it is now. I'm going to teach you how to do that kind of trade. All right. It's called a cash covered put trade. I'm going to teach you that. It's for a free webinar for beginners. You need to have a brokerage account. So you need to know how to buy stocks, but it's a beginner training. So you can still pop up and learn. And it is free. Free, guys. How do you get on the training? Okay? Just go to the Contact Us page on the main menu of yesfinanciallyfree.com. So there is a Contact Us page on the menu. You get there and you get to this cool Contact Us page, and all you do is get on the email list. It's free to be on my email list. Name, email, and that's it. That's it. To get on the email list, you get an ebook when you get on. Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. It'll be sent directly to your inbox right away, okay? And that is the benefit of joining the email list immediately. And then I'm going to send the Zoom invite to you. Okay, so on Friday, I'm going to send the Zoom invite to my email list. That's how you get on the free training. And if you sign up for the email list now, you get the replay of last month's training too. All right, last month's training was options trading, how to rent your stocks for income. If you already own stocks, I teach you how to rent them out for income. Pretty cool stuff. So that's also options trading. You can see that free training right now and get the invite to the next free training. So go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, yeah? And here's the replay, all right, of last month. And you can get the whole replay for free on my email list. But if you want to see a snippet of it, I put a video here. It's the first 5 minutes of that training. That training was about, I think, 37 minutes long total. The first 5 minutes are here for you to check out and see if you even want to see it. But you can get the whole training for free, all right? It's great stuff. All you have to do is go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, look for this blog, watch the replay options training, how to rent stocks for income. Yeah? And then all the instructions are in these blogs. They're all very helpful, okay? So very clear instructions. Go check it out. So we're going to do our gratitude practice. All right? What is a gratitude practice? You just say thank you for anything you can think of for 1 minute and be really grateful for it. All right? Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Here we go.
1 minute timer started.
Thank you for Alexa. Thank you for this amazing invention. Thank you. Thank you for my breath this morning. Thank you for you guys who came and watched. Thank you for all the live viewers. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for TikTok and these technologies. Thank you. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you that I have nice hair that protects my body and keeps me from getting sunburned. Thank you. Thank you for the sun, for giving us vitamin D or E or whatever that vitamin is. Thank you. Thank you for our bodies. Thank you that they're constantly healing. Thank you for my son, Jordan. He's so cute. Thank you for Jamel, my husband. Thank you for him. He put up a new towel rack. Thank you for doing that last night. Thank you for my mom for giving us money to help buy groceries. Thank you. Thank you for being just a great mom. Thank you for raising me. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for everyone who has helped me learn things over the years, like blogging and Alexa, stop. All right, we're done. That was the thank you practice. Now we're going to do the peace practice. Peace practice, you're going to write down the sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And I usually write it early in the morning when I wake up, and I did not yet. It's still early in the morning, though. So let's do it. So you get out a piece of paper. He says it's better to write it out. Don't use a digital device. Use a pen or a pencil, paper. Okay? And then after you write, today is going to be my peaceful day, you read it several times. And you say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Woohoo! All right. There you go. Today is going to be my peaceful day. All right, now we're going to do the second step of the peace practice, which is to focus on our breath, okay? So we're just going to do a different type of exercise. We're going to do something I learned yesterday from Ajahn Dhammasan. So Ajahn Dhammasan, he was one of the monks who was in the Walk for Peace, who walked from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., but he didn't walk very long because unfortunately for him, he got hit by a truck. A truck hit a car, and then the car hit him and a couple other people, but he got seriously injured. He almost died. If you hear his story, you don't know that until you listen to the story. He almost died, but he lost a lot of blood. He had to have he got his leg amputated, all right? It was very seriously injured. He was in a lot of pain. They put him in a helicopter to take him to a hospital. So he gives Dharma talks. What is Dharma talks? It means he teaches about Buddhism teachings, basically, how to become enlightened, things like that. So he teaches Dharma talks online, and I like watching his Dharma talks, okay, with Ajahn Kimini, I think his name is. So that is where I'm giving you this breathing practice. So it's different than what I usually do, all right? If you watch me a lot, I always teach a breathing practice. It's not mine. It was taught by the monks from Walk for Peace. Today I'm going to do something different, all right? So he said, if you do this practice, you will get rid of any worry and anxiety you have. Guaranteed, it will be gone completely, all right? So what you do is first you breathe in and out, really long breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, really long breath. Yeah, he says to do that for 10 minutes, all right? We're not gonna do it for 10 minutes. He says when you start, do it for 1. Then the second 10 minutes, do quick breaths like a dog. He says not to do it in front of other people. We're only going to do it for 1 minute. Okay, I'm doing it in front of you, but don't do it in front of other people. But you're just going to do quick breaths, like you're a dog. And then you're supposed to do that for 10 minutes. That is very challenging. That part is very hard to do for 10 minutes. So we're just going to do it for, I don't even know if I can do it for 1 minute, honestly, but we're going to try. So we can do 1 minute, 1 minute. The last minute, we are going to do regular breathing. So the last minute, and he says for the last 10 minutes. So he says to do this for 30 minutes. So if you're really worried and anxious about something, you can't sleep at night, something's really bothering you, do it for 10 minutes, long breathing, 10 minutes, short, quick breathing, and 10 minutes regular breathing. When you do the regular breathing, he says, just focus on your breathing in and out. Notice you're breathing in and out, and then focus on your whole body and just notice what is happening to you on your whole body, right? So that is the exercise. We're going to try it today. I'm going to do something different, all right? So I'm going to set 3 timers. So 1 for 3 minutes, 1 for 2 minutes, 1 for 1 minute. So when the first timer goes off, we stop doing we're going to start with long breathing, then short breathing, then regular breathing, okay? Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes.
3-minute timer started.
Alexa, set another timer for 2 minutes.
2-minute timer started.
Alexa, set one more timer for 1 minute.
1-minute timer started.
Okay, long breaths. Alexa, stop. Now do short breaths. Alexa, stop. Now do regular breaths and focus on your whole body. See what's happening with your body. Focus on your breathing in and out. Alexa, stop. And that's it. That's the breathing practice. So we tried a different one today. So basically, do breathing practice every day. That's part of the mindfulness practice, the peace practice, all right? You can do these kinds of breathing techniques during the day, whenever you need a break or you need a moment of peace. If you have a job that's very stressful, you might need moments of peace. You can just focus on your breath. You can just do what I did for the last minute, where you just focus on in, out, and just noticing your body. And that is the peace practice. At night before you go to bed, do breathing practice. focus on your day, review your day. Is there anything you did to harm someone else? Ask for forgiveness, say sorry, forgive yourself. Did anyone do anything to harm you? Forgive them, right? And then you do that 1 hour before you go to bed without any devices. And then in the morning when you wake up, don't look at your phone in the morning. Just go make your bed nice, neat, and tidy. Go to the bathroom, clean up the bathroom if it's dirty, do your thing, and then do the peace practice, which is what we just did, right? Your sentence today is going to be my peaceful day, and read it out loud and say it in your mind, and then do the breathing practice. So there's different breathing practices. I usually do counting your breaths. Today I did a different one from Ajahn Dhammapamasan. Supposed to, if you do that for what we just did, if you do that for 30 minutes, guarantee no more worry. So if you're worried about something, do it. And he had a very interesting story yesterday when I was watching. He said, if you're in a boat and you fall off the boat and you're drowning, it is too late to learn how to swim, okay? So practice now, all right? Practice these breathing exercises now. So when you do get to a point where you are very stressed out and extremely worried and you don't think you can function, you already had practice. So when you fall out the boat, you already know how to swim. Does that make sense? So when you're already super stressed out and you can't handle life, you already know how to do these breathing practices, and you can just stop and do them and you will be fine. Okay? Does that make sense? So I'll put more about that teaching on my blog post today. So look for the link to my blog post at yesfinanciallyfree.com. It'll have today's date, and I will have all that information there with the video, so you can go and look at the video yourself that Ajahn Dhammapamasan has on how to do this breathing practice and how to handle worries and anxiety and all kinds of sufferings. And I'll also in detail explain the breathing practice I just did so that you can practice it again on your own if you missed it or didn't quite understand it. Yeah? Okay? So that'll be on my blog. So now we're going to do our financial freedom affirmations and our financial freedom visualization, and we'll be done for today. So if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, I'm going to show you. Yeah. So yesfinanciallyfree.com is my blog. Yeah, it's a great place to get a lot of information, right? So if you go to the menu, there's this one thing called Map to Freedom. If you click on Map to Freedom, you get to this cool page. It has so much information on how to become financially free, but we're going to go to map number 5, and that is all free information, all right? Do it yourself on yesfinanciallyfree.com, all right? So if you have money issues, which, you know, I used to have money issues, so I get it. This is all free stuff, and if you follow it, it will help you. There's a list of blog posts there, but I just picked one. You can go through it on your own one day when you have time. 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, money, and prosperity. So you can get affirmations from here. Woohoo! So many affirmations. Okay, we're going to do some affirmations together. All right? Let's do it. So all you do is repeat after me. All right? I feel rich. I feel rich. How do I feel rich? How do I feel rich? Why do I feel rich? Why do I feel so rich? I love money. Money loves me. I love money. Money loves me. I attract money now. I attract money now. How do I attract money now? How do I attract money now? Why do I attract money now? Why do I attract money now? I am very happy and grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities from many sources on a continuous basis. I am very happy and grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities from many sources on a continuous basis. I am very happy and grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities from many sources on a continuous basis. That is a good affirmation. All right, we're going to do our visualization. That means imagine you're financially free. You're going to play pretend. You're just going to imagine a day in the life of financial freedom. What are you doing? How do you feel? I often imagine the day I become financially free, like basically me celebrating and going nuts. But anyway, Why don't you just imagine for yourself whatever you would want to be doing if you were financially free, okay? And just enjoy that feeling. We're going to start now. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Alexa, stop. All right. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. That was our financial freedom visualization. If you want to learn more about me, go to the blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. I'm going to show it to you again so you kind of get acquainted with it. Go visit it yourself. It's so much fun to just check it out. It has so much great information. A lot of it is absolutely free. So I'm going to show you the parts that if you want more help from me, okay? If you want to pay for my time to help you personally get better at your finances, then go to the products page at the menu on the top, all right? And when you go to the products page, you're going to see a bunch of different services and products that I have. I'm going to talk about one in particular, but you can scroll through them all. DIY, build and balance your investment portfolio. I don't know if you have a retirement account or not, but this is about how to do it on your own. So without paying any fees to anyone else, okay? I started a portfolio for my son when he was younger to save for college, right? I wanted to save for college. I was trying to figure out how to do it. So I started doing this one portfolio I read about in Money Master the Game, a book by Tony Robbins, and it's called the All Seasons Portfolio. Anyway, I wanted to use that because this is what it did. It had a 9.72 net return, a net of fees from 1984 to 2012. So that's a pretty high return. It didn't have big losses during stock market crashes. When the housing crisis happened, S&P was down 37%, but the All Seasons was only down 3.93%. So I started building this portfolio before COVID-19, actually. In 2019, like November or October, I started it. And then COVID-19 happened, right? Which the stock market just crashed, right? And Jordan, his money did not crash. It did not crash. He was fine, okay? In fact, it only went down like 5%. So that's not crashing to me. That's like fluctuating. And he was actually profiting when the stock market was still down. When the stock market was down for a long time, remember that? He was fine. He was actually profiting while the stock market was still down, right? So then I was like, oh my gosh, it works. So then I started teaching people. So that's what that product is. So if you're interested in that one, it's only $197. So just click on that, go in there, purchase it, take the video course. If you have any questions, I give you a Zoom invite on Mondays, which is valid for a year while you're learning how to do that portfolio balancing. I am there to help you if the videos don't teach you, okay? So that's a great product, only $197. If you do not know how to build and balance your investment portfolio, I highly recommend it, yeah? All right, have a great day. Thank you so much for being on the live. I will be live again tomorrow at the exact same time, 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern. All right, see you again.